What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We are getting into American Horror Story Asylum, episode 5. I Am Anne Frank, part 2. Last episode left us off on a cliffhanger, and if I recall correctly, Anne Frank shot Dr. Arden in the leg, and then Shelley was begging for her to kill her. I think you were saying in the post discussion that that might be the best outcome possible given what's going on with her.
What's already happened.
Yeah. I don't really know if that's reversible at this point.
Not really.
Yeah. A lot of sick stuff going on. Hopefully Oliver is able to get Lana out of there. Aside from that, have you had any thoughts about our last watch session, or are you ready to roll into part 2?
I'm ready, but I'm also just interested to see, is Anne Frank, quote unquote, actually Anne Frank, or is she insane? I think I said this last episode, but they tie in a lot of real life shit.
Yep.
So we'll see. Anywho, do it.
All right, doing it. If you guys like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, check the description below the video for a link to our Patreon, get the full length reaction there, and we have early access to some series and movies, including American Horror Story. We also have links to our social media and a Discord you can join. Come chat with us. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, I pull up.
This modern day, she's going to fight her demons.
Mr. Goodman.
Is this? Oh wow, Mark Margolis. Tio, right? Breaking Bad.
I am sorry,
let's get a good look at him.
But confidentiality is the heart and soul of my.
Are we out of sync?
Are we?
Mother Claudia.
Are we staring at her in the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get a good enough look at him. I don't know how you noticed that so soon.
I trust my instincts.
Instincts are everything. We ignore them at our peril.
Oh, the range.
Do I pay
See the
you
eagle,
for
Corey?
this?
No. I don't do this for money.
I do, yeah, on the book.
It's more of a calling.
Did you lose someone?
You lost everyone. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I noticed frame 1 when he opened the door, all I needed was the middle of his face.
SS have a tattoo of their blood type here.
And do I need to look for it?
No. If he is who you suspect, the last thing you want to do is corner him.
Dr. Arden, stop! You leave him there. This man is a monster.
True.
You should see what he's got in his office.
Go, sister.
Waited so many years for this. Can wait a few more minutes.
Oh, it's like the meme of the assassins lined up behind each other. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. It scared me, though.
Yeah.
I was lurking.
He'll be back here soon. Maybe with the police, maybe with the Monsignor.
Marvelous.
You could end
Rest
up
in
on
peace.
his operating table.
Brain.
Now Frank says you claimed to have seen some sort of creature that was alive. Maybe it escaped on its own.
I doubt that, sister. There's a man in your office.
Did he say what he wanted?
His wife.
Oh,
Her name is Charlotte. Charlotte Brown is her married name. She was born Charlotte Cohen.
a likely
That's
story.
our son, David.
She was very convincing. Playing Anne Frank.
That's how it all started. She read the diary, and when she was 8 months pregnant, we drove down to Boston to see a production of Anne Frank. I would say that people sometimes remarked that she resembled Anne Frank. They were the same age.
The tattoo on her arm.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay. We got it in 480p. This is very alien sounding music.
Yeah.
She disappeared into the day.
We got the green lighting too.
Work on a project.
My name is Anne.
Charlotte, it's time to come home.
Oh, he
Stay away from me.
is a Nazi.
My name is Anne
At least in
Frank.
her mind.
What about Grouper? His crimes against humanity.
Now, go home. Go home.
Photoshopped.
David needs you.
Bro, what's going on?
I need you. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay, you'll see.
Okay. She's not Anne Frank. She's Charlotte.
You're not a doctor. You have no right to authorize medical procedures without their consent.
Wow. Sister Jew, don't give AF. No.
Mom and I always wanted kids.
No, I don't regret what we did. There's no one to blame except Sister Jude. I think she's the devil.
One of the sisters is.
Literally. Oh, speaking of.
You're being released from solitary. Yay.
Yay.
What about Grace?
Oh, I haven't forgotten about her. No food for 12 hours before the procedure. You said Sister Jude.
Procedure?
For kids.
Oh, she's still being sterilized.
Rest up, dear. You're going
Crazy.
into the knife in the morning. You'll need your strength. No.
We need Operation Saving Grace ASAP. Oh, it's the alien. I saw it. In a retina.
Too tired to handle this. Ah!
Did that one wake you up?
Just annoyed the shit out of me. Is that Grace?
I think it's Lana.
We're leaving right after dinner. Maybe by the front staircase at 6 o'clock.
Is this real?
He's gonna die.
Don't be late.
He's trying to get her out of here. Like Sister Jude at the buzzer or something.
Yeah.
No way he gets away with this.
My name is Kit Walker. And I murdered my wife.
Don't fight it. It'll only make it worse. Who is it? What are you? My name is Alma.
What? Why is she a clone? Is it like alien cloning technology? What's happening? Oh.
Can you take down the
Why'd he give her a
message from Mr.
C-section?
Goodman? Goodman.
Saul? Better call?
I gave him the wrong information. No. The wrong information.
What information was that?
It's none.
Welcome back, Hans.
Oh, come on, sister, spit it up. You'll feel better.
How's your leg?
Haha.
Please.
A patient made a complaint. I was obliged to follow up.
And?
It wasn't all that interesting.
What's with the close-up on the fire?
I know. It's like we're talking to the Hound.
You should probably know
Lord of
that
Light.
I plan on pressing charges. I'd prefer you grovel. I think I'm entitled to it. Perhaps if you prostrated yourself on the floor and
This
begged my
guy.
forgiveness. You're through here, sister. And you know it.
Oh, getting undressed. Let's see that arm.
I wanted to apologize for my behavior the night of the storm. It was untoward.
I don't
I
like.
know what you did, sister. Thank you for protecting me.
Protecting us.
Ah,
I don't fully understand your work. I feel I've been an important part of it.
I mean they're both
I feel like that was
demons. So
painfully obvious, and I did not pick up on it somehow.
yeah, I mean when he sent her back there, I figured she cleaned it up. I just didn't know why.
And I'm very impressed that you managed to get her out and into the woods all on your own.
You'd be surprised. She weighed very little.
I thought she was gonna like stab the wound or something devious.
Yeah.
No flow on those water fountains. Oh, is that Shelly that I'm hearing? Chose the worst place to drop her off. Yeah. That's the de facto reaction. Nobody thinks like this woman needs help. It's like, nope,
Right.
too monstrous. Scream and run away.
Huh?
Is she getting checked back in?
Are they somehow blaming her? Bruh. Sick of this guy.
Yeah.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. That didn't take very long, now did it?
At least before she could tune out the crying.
Charlotte? Do you want to hold your baby?
Do you think this is a clone of Anne Frank? Because we saw Alma like getting cloned by the alien.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
She needs professional help. The care of a good doctor. Like the doctor that came in here and diagnosed her. He seemed to understand what she needed.
Dr. Thredson.
Guy's a quack.
Frank. Find Dr. Thredson. Send him here.
6 o'clock in the evening. Great.
People under the stairs.
Hey, Jimmy.
Thanks, bud.
I see no reason for punitive action. Not when there's a far more humane remedy at hand. As a matter of fact, we could do it tonight. Then she'd be home by tomorrow. A new woman.
What are we doing? A lobotomy? I don't know.
I don't work here anymore, Frank. As a matter of fact, I never did. You can tell her I said that.
Okay.
This is going way too well.
In my hands, the transorbital lobotomy has become as routine as filling a cavity.
Please don't show it.
Lana Winters is nowhere to be found. I'm certain she's off ground, sister.
You know, when I was a child, I'd come home after school to an empty house. My father had flown the coop. My mother worked as a maid in a hotel. It was lonely. So I brought in a baby squirrel I'd found and kept him in a shoebox. And then one day when I came home, he looked sickly. He was dead already, but I didn't know that. So I took him out of the box and I laid him on the table. And I prayed my heart out for several hours. And when my mother came home and found us, she screamed bloody murder. She picked him up and threw him in the garbage.
Oh, man.
She worked hard, my mother. She was exhausted and she couldn't have known how cruel that was. But I cried and cried, saying, God didn't answer my prayers. My mother was pouring herself a whiskey. The Martin family cure for everything. She looked at me and laughed. God always answers our prayers, Judy. It's just rarely the answer we're looking for. It's over for me, Frank. My goose is cooked.
I certainly hope you're not blaming yourself.
Do we just quit?
Guess so.
I don't really want to see this.
Yes, stop it. Pan away.
What's your poison, sweetheart?
Ugh. The sound,
Bro.
dude.
I can't cover my ears and my eyes.
Make yourself at home.
Here's where shit goes wrong.
Dr. Thredson, I think I want to go to my house.
Lana, once they discover you missing, the first place they'll look is there.
Yep.
You're much safer here, at least for the night. Relax. That place is behind you, please. Come in. Have a seat.
All right, I'm officially scared.
Yeah. Nice house, though.
Curtains are moving.
No calls. I can't afford to let anyone know where you are. Not until we go public tomorrow.
It makes some sense. Still.
You're gonna write about this. You're gonna win a Pulitzer Prize. You're the person to tell my story.
Oh?
Your story.
Oh, I got chills. They're not good chills, though.
Here's to taking down Briarcliff.
Here.
Would appear Dr. Thredson has some ulterior motives. What's the significance of that? There's stains on the lampshade?
Mint.
Wait, it's a skull! His bloody face? Is he... It's a lampshade skin? Were those nipples?
Oh, no.
Would you mind if I used your restroom?
Sure.
A psychopath therapist?
Nipples?
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that they kind of look like.
Oh, no. Is there someone in here?
Definitely body parts in here.
I think I made a wrong turn.
I see you found my little
workshop
hobby.
You make furniture?
Lamps, mainly. I make the shades myself.
I didn't sign up for Dahmer, dude. I'm here for Asylum.
What kind of material do you use?
Skin.
Bro, that's a far-ass fall. Oh, man.
Hey, we need a doctor! Dr. Thredson, he promised me this wasn't going to...
Walker, you're under arrest for the murder of Donna Burton, Allison Rydell, and Alma Walker.
You guys need to talk to Dr. Thredson.
No, we don't.
It's a mistake.
We had his evaluation and your taped confession.
Okay, let's go.
No, he didn't do it. I saw her.
You saw her? Yep.
I saw
Okay, there's a lot happening right now.
We're going through it this episode. Oh, dude, it's Saw. Game over. Dun 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 dun. Oh man. Oh, this is sick.
She's been on ice for a while. I was hoping she'd be a little more pliable by the time you came to.
What's he holding?
His mask.
Ah.
Kept her fresh. Normally by now I would have removed the skin and head.
Ew.
But we need to keep her around a little longer for our purposes. We're going to continue our therapy now, Lena. You can begin by kissing her cold lips.
What?
She won't bite. I took her teeth.
Ew.
Oh.
Dude. I'm so grossed out.
Yeah.
What are you kids up to?
We're just cleaning up down here.
What?
I smelled something yummy in the kitchen.
Oh. This is post-lobotomy?
With carrots, potatoes, and onions.
Well, I'm gonna make a martini.
Huh.
Is that trash? I can take this.
That would
Well.
be swell.
You seem happy, sweetheart.
I've never been happier.
There he is. Dr. Arden.
So, I like your clone theory.
Yeah. Because it makes sense because we saw that weird flashback or whatever you want to call it with Alma where she's like looking at herself like, who was that? It's you. And Grace says she's still alive. And it might not just be Alma that got cloned. It could be Kit could be a clone since the aliens pulled up at their house and he had that chip in his neck, but it also could just be original Kit. And Frank, definitely a clone, which would explain not only why she looks just like her, at least according to the show, but she has like that strong connection and she wanted to learn more and she kind of got absorbed into Anne Frank. And she felt like that was her life to live. In terms of who else would be a clone, I don't know.
That'd be it. Of like
that we know of.
Yeah.
But before we get into the deeper parts of the episode, just right there at the end, I don't think lobotomies typically work like that. I know they're supposed to cut off the emotions and help people with certain mental disorders, but I think the way they typically worked is they mentally impaired the person or put their brain in a vegetative state. So, I mean, it's a horrible thing to do, but Dr. Arden performed a miracle. Like, it's evil, but I don't know how he did that.
He's a real miracle worker, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. So the one question that I have that I don't like have a real explanation for is why Shelley wound up at the school.
So that's where Sister Mary dropped her off, right? When she got.
But why?
I don't know why she would put her there.
Yeah.
That's just a horrible place. Maybe it was a sick prank. She's got that demon in her. It thought it'd be funny to scare all the kids and faculty.
Oh, yeah. I mean, cool. But like, that's going to be the biggest thing that's going to lead to questions.
Yeah. What happened to this patient?
Right. Or where'd she come from, you know?
Yeah.
Will they even be able to trace her back to it? So. Well, that was a twist. I didn't really like. I kind of just assumed blood face, skin face.
Bloody
what's
face.
his name? Bloody face.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just assumed that was Arden. I didn't really think that it was still out for debate who it could be.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I mean, I guess we've seen Bloody Face in the present day, but I thought it was the aliens doing all of those killings and skinning people and stuff. The fact that it's Oliver is insane because some things that he had did, I questioned, and it made me disapprove of his character, like the aversion conversion therapy last episode. Yeah. And it felt like he was harming people more than actually helping them, getting Kit to confess, even though it's clear Kit doesn't think that he did it, but he's just framing Kit. I think the other two women mentioned, he actually murdered them. Alma, I don't think anyone, that one's chalked up to the aliens, but he's just pinning everything on Kit. And then he wants Lana to write his story. I guess when he eventually does get caught, he wants to be like a notorious serial killer. And what he's doing down there,
Dahmer.
Pretty much, yeah, that's what it felt like. Down there in his saw basement, trying to get Lana to kiss her dead girlfriend. That is
gross.
Disgusting.
I'm good. Don't need to see that at all.
But I just felt like because of the absurdity of this episode and all of the twist, even though like it was like vile, I think this is the best episode of the season so far for me, just because of those peaks of what is going on. Like at first they were just playing with us and we didn't understand, but then they really started laying it on towards the latter half of the episode. All these reveals.
I'm excited.
Same here. I'm sticking with the clone theory.
Yeah.
For now. Unless something disproves it, but I like it.
Right. I like it too.
Anything else you want to discuss?
Nope.
Wrapping it up then. If you guys like that one, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.